Man, damn. Sherrone Moore. Guys, you would think after what Shannon Sharpe just went through, Sherrone Moore would have learned this lesson. And not even Shannon Sharpe, Mel Tucker as well, who used to be the coach at Michigan State. But Sherrone Moore has got to be the biggest dumbass in the history of college football. So today on Tater Too Real, I'm going to keep it too real on why I believe Sherrone Moore and Mel Tucker just ruined it for the future of black head coaches at Michigan State and Michigan. And what they did is the reason why those schools would never, ever hire another black head coach. Stay tuned. Man, Sherrone Moore and Mel Tucker just could not say no to the white girls. And let's just be honest about this thing, right? I'm a black man. I don't have any joy or any excitement about making these type of videos, because what Sherrone Moore just did, it just shed a really, really dark light on black head coaches, because now you're going to have more and more schools who are cautious about these type of things. Man, if I hire a black head coach, is he just going to start sleeping with staff members again? Because before Sherrone Moore, Mel Tucker just did something similar at Michigan State. And let's start with Sherrone Moore, right? He was just fired yesterday for having an inappropriate relationship with a Michigan staffer. According to multiple reports, he ended up getting this woman pregnant and had DoorDash to deliver him a Plan B, guys, on campus at the University of Michigan to his office. How stupid can you be? You're gonna have somebody deliver you the head coach at the University of Michigan, the most powerful brand in the state of Michigan. I don't care what nobody says. Michigan football is bigger than the Detroit Lions. It's bigger than the Detroit Pistons, in my opinion. You're damn near the president of the state if you're the head coach at the University of Michigan. So everybody knows you. Yet, you was that naive to think that this DoorDasher would not report this, which is what happens according to multiple reports. The DoorDasher who delivered Sherrone Moore the Plan B tipped off the school, and the school immediately became cautious about it and started doing their investigation, which led to them finding evidence and firing Sherrone Moore. Also, Sherrone Moore reportedly gave this lady that he was having this affair with a raise every single year that he was the head coach so far. Again, another red flag. And guys, the reason why I'm making this video is because I fear that this is just going to shine a dim and dark light on Michigan or Michigan State from hiring another black head coach. And it was reported that once Sherrone Moore found out that he was going to be fired, he immediately went to the woman's house that he was having this affair with, broke in her house. He threatened to kill himself and kill her, because at that point he knew that his life was pretty much over with. He's probably going to end up getting divorced. He will probably never ever get to be a head coach again in college football, losing out on $6.5 million this year and an additional $13 million over the next 2 years. This dude just cost himself a lot of paper, y'all, and he will never ever get that type of job again in life because of one bad decision. And I want to make sure I say this: Mel Tucker and Sherrone Moore aren't the only two coaches in history to have gone through something like this. Lane Kiffin was just exposed when he left Ole Miss to go to LSU from students that he was trying to talk to them and hook up with them. We saw what happened with Bobby Petrino at Arkansas. It was alleged that he was having an affair on his wife and he got fired from Arkansas. It was alleged Coach O slept with students at LSU. So I can go on and on and on and name coaches that this type of thing has happened to. The difference is, if you're Sherrone Moore and you're Mel Tucker, you got to sit back and look at the lay of the land. There aren't many black head coaches at the Division I level. So for you to go out there and get fired, it's already going to make it even harder for the next man coming up, because these white colleges are going to look at that. If I hire a black head coach, is he just going to come in and start sleeping with all the female staffers and try to hook up with students and cheerleaders? This is a real thing. You saw once Michigan State fired Mel Tucker, they went out there and hired a white coach, Jonathan Smith. Now, they're going to fire Sherrone Moore, and I promise you, they're going to bring a white coach in. So you got to look at those type of things when you're a black head coach. You got to do your best to have a squeaky clean image and a squeaky clean resume, because it's going to affect other coaches of minority as well. And Sherrone Moore, man, I'm just so disappointed because Sherrone Moore had so much potential to be the next big thing in college football coaching. He was quietly building his roster at Michigan. They improved in wins so far his first 2 seasons, and I was definitely looking forward to next season to see what type of receivers he can put around Bryce Underwood to get his running backs back healthy, so forth and so on. Now Sherrone Moore is probably going to be facing a short jail stint, if anything, and he's probably not going to be able to coach college football for the next couple of seasons at least. Man. And if you think this is bad, think about Mel Tucker. Mel Tucker signed a 10-year, $95 million contract with Michigan State, and it all got terminated. And Mel Tucker has not worked in college football since. These dudes just made it extremely hard for black coaches. You guys let me know what you think. This is your boy Tater Too Real, where we always keep it too what? Too real. Holla.